This music is decidedly odd.
It is, isn't it?
Wait a minute, wait, you can't!
Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Walker, and as always, I'm joined by.
Uh, Doritos.
I am the circle, and Paul is the triangle. Yeah, but somehow we coexist. Welcome back. We're onto a brand new story, aren't we, Paul? What have we got?
We are indeed. We're about to watch Death to the Daleks.
Yeah, I did. For those who were wondering if I was able to shield my eyes from the story title, I wasn't. So I did. I'm afraid I have been tipped off on who the villain might be in
Yeah.
this story. You know, nothing's confirmed. It might not have Daleks in it, but it's likely, isn't it?
There are no Daleks in it. It's just a protest.
Wow.
Just people chanting "Death to the Daleks." That's it. And there's no actual Daleks that feature. Daleks were asked to stay away in case it caused problems. Just to say, Thomas, you have a bit of lens flare from that light above your head
Oh
coming down
yeah.
the middle of your face.
Apologies.
Just to flag that up now. It's like I thought I was watching a Michael Bay film.
Sorry, I just unplugged my headphones and then I couldn't hear anything.
I said I thought I was watching a Michael Bay film.
No, I still can't hear anything. Sorry, I really.
I said I thought I was watching a Michael Bay film.
I think it's working. Oh yeah, sorry. I
Hello?
What is going on?
Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Yeah. Anyway, I said I thought I was watching a Michael Bay film.
Oh right, nice.
But I fear
It's well
that
worth waiting for that reference.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'll try and turn it off at some point midway through there.
The fourth time I've said that now, so I fear it's like diminished. Oh, by then.
My
Anyway,
apologies.
we're about to watch Death to Daleks. So it's a four-parter, broadcast February 23rd of February 1974 to the 16th of March 1974. Obviously 1974 would be quite long if it went from February into another year. Written by Terry Nation, classic Dalek writer and inventor or creator, and then directed by Michael Bryant. Yeah.
I thought you were about to say directed by Michael Bay, and I was like, whoa, he's brought it full circle here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, I had this. I got this on. I've got it in video. It's a box in a box over there somewhere. This videotape of this. So, I've had this is what I know relatively well, although I've not seen it for a long time. So,
Nice.
interested to see what I make of it again, and interested to see what you make of it.
Because our last Dalek story was the Rainforest Planet one, wasn't it? What was that called?
Planet of the Daleks. Yeah,
Planet
one
of
of
the
my
Daleks.
favorite Dalek stories. One of them.
Brilliant. Yeah. So that's going to be a tough act to follow, but I'm excited.
Yeah, certainly. Well, let's see what you make of it then.
Okay.
In that cabinet, get it for me, will you?
Ah, here we are.
Good.
Ah. Now what?
Well, don't worry, I've got an oil lamp in here.
Is there a fuse box downstairs?
Yeah, go flick the switch.
And the trip switch.
Someone plugged a kettle into the wrong
Yeah,
socket.
faulty kettle. Or the iron, the cable's been a bit frayed or something.
This is a very dark episode, isn't it?
It is.
Got
Yeah,
the brightness, got the
physically
brightness up full on
and
my screen here.
metaphorically.
Maybe there was a energy shortage in the 70s.
Yeah. I mean,
Keep the
I
cost
like
down.
it. It's a strong cinematic look, but I'm almost quite surprised when I see it on TV sometimes because people's homes often aren't the best places to watch dark.
No, you get a lot
Really
of light
dark
coming
stuff.
in and reflecting
Yeah.
on the screen. Yeah, absolutely. I know what you mean.
And so you get it when you get DVDs for films sometimes, and you're like, oh, it looked great in the cinema, and then you watch it on your home TV, and you're like, oh, I'm now just looking at my reflection in a black screen.
Yeah.
This is good. Very minimal dialogue as well. We've literally just seen the Doctor and Sarah get separated, and now they're running around. Now that is very cool how they integrated that model, the perspective there,
That's true, actually. It does work quite well.
on this camouflaged dude on top of a mountain.
It's very well camouflaged.
Yeah, this is doing a lot. I'm already very impressed. Like the world building, minimal dialogue. It feels genuinely quite alien.
I like the.
Strong start.
I think it's a nice little touch, just the sort of dirt on the Doctor's trousers and stuff. It's
Yeah.
he doesn't look too pristine. He looks like he's been tussling around in the sand and the soil.
Hmm. Is it going to be a Dalek ship?
Spacecraft craft. Well, I hope they haven't run into the same power block.
Oh no, soon enough.
Come on.
Come on out, the welcome party's all here.
Hey.
This music is decidedly odd.
It is, isn't it?
Wait a minute, wait, you can't!
Total extermination! Fire! Fire! Fire!
The sound of its gun at the end there sounded like whisking some eggs. Appropriate. Okay, nice.
There we go. So, what was your thoughts on that as a opening salvo?
Yeah, well, I kind of yeah, impressed by the world building of this planet and the kind of colony there. I thought that was nicely done. You got to know it quite quickly with quite minimal dialogue. Again, they seem to like splitting the Doctor and Sarah up quite early on and then telling their two stories in parallel. That seems to be a feature of this era, which I know we had a bit with the Doctor and Joe, but it feels like they're leaning into a bit more. Maybe I'm imagining that. But yeah, and then the Dalek reveal, that was kind of nicely done.
Yep.
Music choice at the end there was a little bit surprising, wasn't it? I don't quite
Yeah.
know what they were going for, but
No, it's a slightly odd feel, isn't it? Do, do,
it's
do, do, do. And
almost
it's
like the
it sounds
show
like,
doesn't think they're menacing anymore. It's kind of like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah,
The
like
Doctor's
what was
facing
that?
his arch nemesis.
What was that being played on? Almost sounds like a clarinet or something,
Yeah,
you know. And
crumble.
I always think, yeah, whenever I hear the clarinet, I always think menace.
Yeah,
Have a listen again. See, look, at the moment, good build
Come
up.
on out,
yeah,
the party's all
excellent. It does sound like a clarinet.
The Earth creatures are to be exterminated! Fire at my
What do we
They're
think
kind
of the Dalek redesign?
Yeah, they're kind of cool, aren't they? Silver with black balls. Interesting.
Yeah.
Which we have had before, haven't we? Almost.
Well, we had the original Daleks in black and white are silver, but they have blue.
Yes, of course. So
But
is this a
we never see them.
unique design, actually? Is this the first time we've seen this colour
Yeah,
combo?
yeah, first time we've ever seen them because they kind of went to that the kind of the black kind of gunmetally grey colour, didn't they?
Mm.
For the last two stories, we had obviously we had a gold Dalek and the Supreme Dalek.
Yeah, these look nicely industrial, don't they?
Mm. Yeah, I quite like the colour scheme. I'm not totally against it.
Yeah. What did you think of that episode as a whole?
Yeah, I think it's not a bad start, to be honest. I think it like all that stuff at the beginning is very sort of eerie, isn't it? Like we were kind of saying how dark it was, but it is good at setting a good scene, and obviously the stuff with the fog on location was really well done, and um, some of the stuff like the city and the runes on the side. I like the design element of that and the way it kind of lights up when Sarah touches it. Um, and as you'd said about the TARDIS being sort of the TARDIS in analog,
Mm.
was quite a cool little feature as well. So it's done some good things there. But yeah, sort of strange cliffhanger, isn't it? Where you get this kind of rather pootly music of the Daleks.
Yeah.
Sort of chumbly.
Yes. Yeah. It's the music to me just conveys an overwhelming sense of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a completely bizarre music choice. I'll give you that, but
Yeah. So maybe that cliffhanger doesn't quite land in the way it was maybe intended, but strong start. And
yeah.
actually, I think one of the visually and sort of and musically, or soundscape wise, strongest aspects of it was that kind of cult chanting scene,
Mm,
as you mentioned, the Sarah Jane is kind of exposed to. That felt genuinely quite kind of menacing, didn't it?
yeah. What I quite like about that is you can't tell when you're watching that. I can't tell whether the music is supposed to be like diegetic or whichever one it is. Like you can't tell if it's in the room with them or if it's just being played in the background, like
Yes.
um
So, what
because
was the best
obviously
thing about this episode? The music. What was the worst thing? The music.
the music as well. I think that's a fair comment. So
Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant. Any other comments?
no, I guess just say to people at home, let us know what you thought of that as an opening episode and what you think of some of these Dalek designs and the sounds in this. And of course, if you want to chat more about Doctor Who, join us on our Discord server, which you can find a link for in the description. And if you want the full length reactions, there's a Patreon link there as well. And we'd love to see you joining us there. So thanks very much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Adios.